Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Hey guys, so today I'm here to tell you these are the things you should know before you think about buying the Galaxy S26 series. These are all the best features, everything you would want to use if you would happen to buy this. So if you like these features, you should probably buy it. Links in the description. If you don't like these features or they're not worth it for you, then you shouldn't buy it. Let me know what you decided down below. So real quick, privacy displays have been around for a long time through screen protectors. And the idea is if someone is on the right or left side of you, they cannot look at your screen. It is kept private. But it's always come with a downfall that has really made me never want to buy one. And the big downside is your screen quality isn't as good. It's not as bright, it's not as vibrant. I've always noticed it, and I've never liked screen protectors with privacy because of that. However, with this technology, it's actually built into the screen. So Samsung has actually fixed the issue that I've always had with privacy displays. So now if you have, say, an NDA, something that no one else can see to the left or right of you, and you want to stay protected while in public, this is a really good feature. Or if you have a significant other that you're trying to hide stuff from, be on the lookout. But seriously, the whole idea behind this is really smart. You can have privacy when you need it, and it is on the app level. Meaning they were showing us the display of the S25 Ultra and the S26 Ultra, and you could literally see the difference if someone would text you, the notification can be blocked off. So you can do it on an app level. Also, when the Messages app was fully pulled up, again, the S26 Ultra was blacked out, but as soon as you pressed home on both of them, the S26 Ultra displayed regular. And there was one funny thing I discovered when other influencers try to take photos and videos of the phone and taking it with the phone. And that is maximum privacy display, which is a feature this phone does have, has all the pixels turned on, so blacks in OLED become gray. And the screen just overall looks a little bit too tinted for my opinion. I would only do this if you really are paranoid about someone looking at your phone, but otherwise the regular privacy display is very easy. And I do like that they made it a primary button that you can push on and off very quickly. So this is really the best way to have a privacy display without having to get a screen protector that will take away from the anti-reflection and the brightness of your phone. Photo Assist. Now, this one might not get highlighted as much, but Photo Assist really did have one big feature update. And that is now when you edit a photo, you can actually just type what you want to happen to the photo. And that means that you can do so much more, and it brings it so much easier to more users. So once you click edit a photo, you can type things that you would normally have to use paid AI for to be able to do, such as taking a photo of yourself, put yourself in Paris. Want to try out an outfit on your phone? Well, take a screenshot of the outfit or download the image, take a full body photo of yourself, and then just put the actual clothing on you, and you can see how it looks on. Have a cloudy day outside, you can actually edit a bright sunny sky or a moon in the sky very easily. So these are all things that you normally have to pay AI to be able to do at this quality and this easily. And the reason I see this is such a big deal because my siblings, kids, and parents don't use AI. They might use filters before posting a photo on social media, but they're not going to use AI. This makes it more accessible and easy enough for them to be able to use it and change their photos in ways they didn't even know they could. This really is on the cutting edge to make AI easier to use. Built into the Gallery app, you don't have to download a third-party app. You just edit and tell it what you want it to do, and that's it. You can change the color of your shirt. You can do anything just by typing it, and that is so easy to be able to do. I was actually really impressed by a test photo that I did with this. I just typed in a shirt online for Kingdom Hearts. I downloaded the shirt image. Then I said, put this shirt on me. And lo and behold, it was able to put it on me with putting the shirt design underneath my lanyard and pendant that I had on. That is really cool, and it's very impressive. It's not gonna get it perfect every single time, but out of the gate for it being able to do this, plus keeping all of your editing history as well, is a really cool start at this level. The first big upgrade is going to be the processor. I know a lot of people don't always think it's going to be that much of a difference, but I'm going to tell you why it's so important this year because of all of the software upgrades, which are AI based. The processor on this model is the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 for Galaxy. That's a very long name, but what it means for you is that it's 39% faster NPU compared to last year's model. The NPU is the processor that actually controls how fast all of the AI processing works. So in other videos, I'm going to go over all of the new software features instead of the hardware ones, and you're going to really realize that all of those features are going to move about 1 to 5 seconds faster, or not being able to be done at all because of this hardware. So although it's not going to be the biggest upgrade in terms of, oh, it's going to be slightly faster and slightly better at gaming, that doesn't matter as much this year, as the processing that it's able to do are going to be reliant on a lot of the software features that it has compared to older models. So I would just caution you to think about that the processor actually might stop older units from getting newer software features, or they might get them, but they might not work as well as on this phone. The main sensor camera should be better in low light. This is the best aperture or f-stop ever on a Samsung phone. The Galaxy S10 was the last one to have an aperture this good. It had an f1.5. The lower the number, the better. But ever since we went to the 200 megapixel sensor on the S20, we had a higher aperture, and it never was going to be as good in low light because of that. So when you hear that this model has an f1.4 aperture, what that means is it should be a lot better in low light, especially in videos, because that's going to be a hardware-based improvement that you can't get anywhere else through AI processing. And it's going to give you that great blurred background look and bokeh effect that professional cameras will give you without ever going to portrait mode, and it will be real blurred background, not post-processing background. By the way, this will also help out when it comes to the 5x optical 50 megapixel sensor on the telephoto lens. That one is going from an f3.4 to an f2.9. So when you zoom in 5x and further, you're going to have better low light photography as well. So I will be testing this out in a future video. Make sure to subscribe to see all of the side-by-side comparison to the S25 and other phones. Charging speeds. So the Galaxy S26 series has been divided by each of their phones to have different charging speeds. So the Galaxy S26 Ultra has super fast charging 3.0 at 65 watts. The Galaxy S26 Plus has super fast charging 2.0 at 45 watts. And the base Galaxy S26 has the standard super fast charging at 25 watts. The 65 watt fast charging on the Galaxy S26 Ultra is going to be from 0 to 75% in 30 minutes. So it's definitely for those who want the faster charger, even with the bigger battery. Call screening. Now I get 1 to 3 spam calls a day at this point, and it is super annoying to me. So any feature that can deter me from getting more calls or more voicemails from these calls, I am here for. And I do want to point out that this was a feature first on Google and then on iPhones, and now it's on Samsung. The idea behind call screening is your AI assistant picks up the call and says, hey, I'm an assistant. I am answering the phone for the person you're calling. What is this about? And then the person calling you will then respond or give a generic message because they're a bot doing a spam call. So it gives you a way of screening calls and hopefully avoiding voicemails from these spam callers. I really like this feature. They had a demo for it. I am very curious about an additional feature. They said that it will be a button saying try spam detection. Again, anything to stop all of the spam calls that I get, and I'm sure a lot of you get. Let me know in the comment section if you're getting them a lot lately, but it is something that I want to see less of as much as possible. So I hope these brands, carriers, everyone can put a stop as much as possible to this, and this is just another tool to stop you from getting so many spam calls. All right, guys, hopefully you did like that video. If you did, please give a like, thumbs up down below. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you so much again for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Also, follow me on social media at YouTube Tech Guy. And check out some more great tech videos on your screen right now.